Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're once again here in Derail Valley, and what we're gonna do today is we're gonna get new licenses, but for that we need more money. So first things first, we're gonna unload this train full of cars that we brought here to the food factory in town last time, and then we're gonna do a freight haul to the steel mill, which should put us in a position where we can pay our fees and still have enough money for our next licenses. So, I already laid it all out, the plan for today. We want to have the diesel hydraulic 4 license and also the train length 2, because that's the prerequisite for the DH4 license. And now things really get serious, because both of those licenses will put us at a $10,000 increase in insurance copay. So at the moment I think we're at $2,000 still, so that's manageable. If we crash, if we have damage, even just operating the locomotive will cost a few $1,000s, but we're only gonna pay $2,000. So with these licenses the real fun begins. We're gonna have $22,000 in copay, and we really have to start to manage our finances and you know, especially not crash, not derail, don't damage any cargo or locomotives, and just overall try to be as efficient as possible, drive efficiently, don't use too much fuel, sand, etc, etc. Right, the first job we're gonna do is we're just gonna unload these cars. It's just one drop off, 54 minutes time limit, so no worries. This will give us 15k, around about 16k, and then we're gonna hook up this job, 580 tons of scrap metal, which also shouldn't be a problem for the DM3. Also, it's not a very long haul, so we're gonna go from the food factory to the steel mill, and there's, if I remember correctly, there's an incline here, more or less level track here, and another incline here shortly before the steel mill, but we can just build up speed here, and that should be enough so we can enter the steel mill, no worries. And really 580 tons, I don't know the limit. I don't know the limit of the DM3, but that, again, should not be a problem. But let us start with the shunting job. It's only going to be unloading and storing the cars, so this should be very fast. The cars are already hooked up to our train, we just have to start the loco and get going. So, shunting, pick it up at Charlie 4 inbound, that's where we are. And we're going to Delta 1 loading. So where's the station map? Here it is, food factory. So we have to go out here, past the last switch, and then come back to the one loading track. One thing we can do is set the switches now on the other side. Let's do that now. Although it's gonna take like some time to just walk over there, but it's right here. So one loading is here. We only need to set this switch, and we're good. Perfect. These ambient sounds are something else. I mean, it really adds to the immersion. But you hear all those cars, you hear all those animals, but you don't see them, which is, you know, kind of strange. Maybe in the future we get like moving traffic and stuff. That would be nice, that would be awesome. Also, of course, AI trains, you know, dual tracks and stuff. Who knows? Let's see what happens. So, the handbrake is set here. I guess the handbrake is set on the car also. So let's release that. Close the door. Well, my switches. Starter master on, engine starter on. Starter master off. It's loud, man. But okay, this is set front to the back. We'll leave it as is. I still have to learn this. There's no labels, nothing to determine. You just have to know where the switches have to be. But for our purposes, that's fine. So brake pipe is already... brake pipe pressure is up, but the brakes are released. So we can release the handbrake. Put it in gear. Light load. So let's go. 1, 2 for starter. I give it some throttle. Give it some more. Having an eye on the RPM. So at 90 we're going to 2.2. And I already feel that I'm getting more daring with the throttle, more proficient in operating this machine. Which really feels good. 3-1. And that should be enough. For now, we're going 20. There's our switch. That should be enough. Let's backtrack as we don't have a direct line of sight to the switch. But there it is. We cleared it. And that should take us to the D-yard. Let's just, for security, recheck that we're not lined into the storage, but that is the case. So now we can go backwards. Loading track is also clear. We saw that, right? Right. The loading track should never be occupied. Dude, what was that sound? Strange. That is strange. So we're going downhill a bit. Let's go 2-2. RPM's okay. I'm not gonna stall the engine with this. Yes, and if we go to reverse, we'll also go in reverse. That's looking better. So again, 3-1. Will be enough for us. Leave a little gas in, a little bit of throttle. This is lined. Well, let's just visually confirm that we're going on the right track and not on this track, especially not on this track. But we're going to the left, one loading. Off the throttle. Close the windows. And the sign is coming up. Nice. So there's our machine. And let's unload. Right, so where are we going? Not this. This, please. To C1 storage. Right. So let's come out of the yard again. Back to where we came from. Reverse forward. Release the brake. Release the brake. That's good. Back to service. 2-2 is fine. We're light now. And gas. %. So we're going 3-1. And I'm not sure if anything is on the Charlie 1 storage track. So I guess we're gonna pass the switch, going backwards, and then I'm gonna hop to the back of the train and ride it, setting the switch as we go, and confirming that the track is clear. So that should be far enough now. Again, having to run back. Let's see if we can't set switches from here. So we want to go to the left and to the right. Is that... oh no. Are we past the switch? What? Of course we are not past the switch. Oh, come on. I was so sure, but we can set the switches now. So, this goes to the C yard, of course, right. 1S, where is 1S? 4-5, so that's the leftmost track. That seems to be clear. So this should put us on C1S, just to confirm. C, not Bravo. Good. Well, that little maneuver is gonna cost us 50 years. No worries, we got the time, don't worry. Also, I know that I can port into the locomotive, but I try to jump as little as possible, or port as little as possible. So Just a little bit. Ease off the brakes. Just like 5 meters or so. This has to be enough now. Can we detect the switch from here? There it is. To the left, please. Right. So as we have confirmed that the storage track is clear, at least I didn't see anything, we can just stay in the locomotive and back in there. So, in we go. Brakes come off. Reverser to reverse. Let's roll. Doors closed. Let's go 3-3. That's enough speed. Storage track is clear, and we're also on it. So let's brake. Come on. Don't want to overrun. Full brakes, emergency brakes. Might have come in a little fast here. But that's looking good. We're on the track 100%. Yes, yes, yes. Back to service. Ease off these brakes. This comes to neutral. Let's run. So that was an easy 15 grand. And the next job should also be easy. In terms of the way that we are going. The route. So, let's get this out. This goes in here. 15 minutes, awesome. Throw that away. Take this. Let's pay our fees. Only 1,600. That's awesome. And how much time? No, thank you. 71 minutes. Okay, so let's start that now. C8 outbound. Okay. So that's here. Lined, lined, and lined. Good. I did set the handbrake. I did, of course, otherwise we wouldn't be able to confirm the job. Yeah, closed. Yeah, closed. Bring that here. Is in the neutral position, that's in the neutral, this goes back to 1-1. Electrics on, starter master on, starter on, starter cutout. Good. Brakes looking good, so let's go. 2-2. we not going? So the cool thing is, you really can do any combination of the gears as long as you're staying in the correct range. So you can jump gears, no worries. Just be mindful of your current speed. And everything should work out just fine. Where are we going? Are we lined? We should be. 8 outbound. Yes. Yes, that's looking good. Reverse set. Coming off the brakes. And it's starting to rain. Of course, when we have the heavy load, the tracks are gonna be wet. Freight Hall 68 should be the number. Slowly. This was not enough. But it's good practice for later when we really have to pay our damage. So let's hook it up first. Hooking up the air. Not forgetting the handbrake. Thank God this is on the right side. Releasing. This was already in the release position, which is not good practice. And now we're going to start with 1-1. So this closes. We're slowly building up the air, which gives us time. Check where we have to go. B3 inbound. Alright. Steel Mill is a small station, so there's only really one. Is there for the inbound tracks? I think it's all on the main yard. And with this train length, I doubt that there are gonna be other cars on the track already. Good, but with the brakes released, let's go. Let's not waste time. Little more throttle. Let's see how much we can do before the wheel slip starts. What is that? That is the handbrake. And it's still pulled. It's so powerful. Didn't even matter. Right, let's try that again. Let's build up some speed. I think there's an incline coming. So 90, we go to 2-1. I really need 2 hands for this 2 Morse pointers. So at the next junction we need to go to the right, then right, then right, all the way to the right. Nearing 100%, going to 3-1, full power. But speed limit is 30 anyway, plus 1.5. Let's see how it manages. So now that the whole weight of the train starts coming on the hill, going back to 2.2. Full power, watching the temperature. Still, speed is decreasing. 2-1. So I feel this loco can really pull a heavy load, but not at speed. At low speed, at a low gears, it has a lot of torque. But at high speed we don't stand a chance. But now it looks like we're rolling a steady 14. We have come off the throttle 1 notch. That's enough. That's decreasing ever so slowly. But temperature's looking fine. So we can increase the throttle again. That's it. Plus 2, even more. Okay. Speed limit of 30 anyway. And I might just speed up the video until we reach the next junction, because it's gonna take a while. So we're now approaching the switch at a screaming 10 kilometers per hour. Let's see, where is it? But we're speeding up again. So I guess we made it up the hill. Awesome. And it's set to the right, that's good. $30k speed limit, that's just wishful thinking at this point. Oh, come on, you can do it. Alright, going down to 1-1. Well, never say you made the hill before the end of the hill. That was close. But of course, we made it. So we're just gonna let some cars enter the flat ground before we shift to a high gear. So that's the case now. 1-2. Full power. Ease off descent. And we're speeding up again. Nice. So 60 on a downgrade. So let's just coast, put it in high gear. So 40 to 50 should be enough for this stretch, and then we can see if we can hit 55, maybe 60 just before the next incline. For now it looks we're just fine. Just coasting down, speeding up a little bit, but not too much. So hitting 40, just give it a little bit of engine brake. A little more. So that's holding 40. Also next switch should be coming up soon. I hope that's a 40, another 30. But no scary sounds. And we're entering flat ground. with a 60 speed limit. So coming off the brakes completely now, I let him cool off. This is line to the right, which is where we need to go. On flat ground, let's give it some throttle. And try to speed up a little bit. Next switch is also aligned to the right. And that should take us all the way to the steel mill. And then three inbound. So monitoring the temperature. But as we are speeding up on level ground, should not be hitting the red. And if we do, we can always come off the throttle a little bit. Wrong, I want this. Let's put this here in the light. I want to go to the steel mill, which is here. And we're coming in from the northeast. So left, left, and right. Going almost 50 and the temperature is stable. So full power all the way. So 100, yeah, sure. I don't know why these numbers are there. We can never reach this speed. Or maybe downhill. And with burning brakes maybe. But not under normal circumstances. But 55 would be a good speed to enter the hill shortly before the steel mine, the steel mill, which is about to come up. Bridge coming up. Left turn, bridge, and then the hill is coming. Let's see how we can manage. We're going 57, I think that's the fastest we ever went in this loco. And the temperature is dropping. And so there it is. This should be the steel mill. Speed limit 60, I think. But well. 58. And almost at 100% RPM, so that's... we can't go past 60, really. Come on, give me info. Plus 0.9. No worries. Oh, there's my station map. Again, checking left, left, and right. So plus 2.1. But we got inertia. We got inertia. We're gonna make it. So at 60 to 70% RPM we can think about shifting down, but we're already entering level ground. Temperature is rising now that we're losing speed, so we're going to 3.2. Oh, that's... or did I have to go to 3.2? Yes, okay. Doesn't matter. Nothing happened. Right, so left, left, right. 4-3 inbound. A little more throttle, so we're holding our speed. There's 3 inbound. Track is clear. How many cars do we have? 10 cars. Okay. Nice. So, handbrake on. Okay, reverse to neutral. Let's cut the engine. Good. Handbrake on. And realistic, this is just a walking simulator. But at least the landscape is beautiful. And I left my station map in the local. No worries, no worries. Right. Let's complete the order. Thank you. 31 minutes, that's awesome. Missed that. Right, let's see. Where are we at? 85k. And we got 6,329 to pay all this. How does that work? I'm still not sure how this copay thing works, because I'm at 2,000 now, and we got 329 now. So there's some math going on that I don't get. But yes, I'm gonna pay 300 bucks. No problem. Cool. So we still have 85k. With that, let's do it. We want... What do we need? Train length, right? Train length 2. Good. Let's clean that up. Train length 2. And diesel hydraulic. There we go. Oh, next time is gonna be great. I love this loco. Good. We got this. We got this. Slowly building up our little empire. Cool. So another successful day in Derail Valley. And with that all done, thank you very much for watching. I'm happy with the day. And if you like the content, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel. I still only have 5 subscribers, so that's very sad. Please consider subscribing. And I'll see you all next time when we're gonna play around with the DH4. Bye bye.